So, Hollywood's big night is this Sunday. We'll all be focused on what everyone is wearing on the red carpet and who wins, but there's something else that we can learn from the Oscars. Jace Champlin from the Retirement Store is here, and he has money lessons that are hidden in the Best Picture nominees.
Right.
Yeah, so we hadn't thought about this before, so let's just get started. What's number one?
Probably not easy to think about it this way, but
a money guy would think about it.
Sure, right. So they may not deal directly with money, or the subject of money, but we're kind of trying to tie that into it if we can. So the first one is the movie,
Boyhood?
Boyhood.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Boyhood, and it's just about a boy that's going from his younger part of life into becoming a man, and kind of how his view of the world changes by the people that he's around and his experiences. And as parents, we can kind of take this and say that, you know, as we are teaching our kids as they're growing, we need to help them have a good view of money, right? Because children, even as young as 3 years old, can basically understand the value of money, right? If we want to buy things, we need money. If we need money, we've got to work for it, right? There's not just a money tree out there that's growing out there. So
I think it's so good too, because some cute kids will say, well, if we don't have enough money, just go to the bank. But, you know, so they don't get that concept, but they understand you need some cash to be able to have this, so get some cash.
So we can start teaching them that it doesn't come from that. And we can also, you know, teach them how to comparison shop and clip coupons and further instill them the value of the dollar and how we can stretch it if we can.
Well, not to waste money. Absolutely. All right, so then we have the Grand Budapest Hotel. That was a fun one.
Yeah, this is a good movie. It's a story about two friends and coworkers that work at a popular vacation resort, right? So that kind of brings us into vacation planning, right? It's certainly something that the more time we give it, the better financial decisions we can make, right? So we just want to make sure that when we're budgeting for it, that we go back through and calculate how much we can actually afford, so we're not stacking a bunch of purchases on credit cards and that kind of thing. But also just looking at maybe there's some things that we can give up in our current lifestyle that will enable us to afford the vacation that we want.
Okay. All right. Now, what about the Birdman?
Third one is Birdman, right? And this is it's a comedian just about an aging actor that's trying to revive his career later on in life. And we can kind of correlate that to retirees now that are realizing they can't afford to stay retired, and they're having to get back into the workforce.
Absolutely, yeah, that's so real. That's
absolutely.
So true.
That's something that we want to try to avoid. You know, for us that are building towards retirement, making sure that we've got a plan and that we're able to execute that plan. So making sure you sit down with your financial advisor, and especially as you're getting closer to retirement, you know, making sure you're still on track. We've actually got a free retirement readiness kit out on our website, so it's something
so anybody can go and log on. Now, what about, we want to get to the theory of everything. What's your take on that, the money take on the theory of everything?
Right, well, we're kind of changing that into the theory of having everything, right? We all are kind of consumers in today's market, and we just want to make sure that, you know, we're living within our means, right? And really that means living below our means, so we've got enough saved up for emergencies and things that come along that can throw us off track.
Jace, those are all good points, and who knew that the Oscar top movie nominees actually have money lessons. Thanks for sharing this morning.
Thank you.